Start some buzzer checks. Luke, can you give me a test buzz? Thank you. Haley. Ryan. Thank you. Heather. Allison. Ken. Thank you. Steven, quick buzzer check. Thank you. Allison, Ken, and Heather, do you have a forthcoming, or are we playing with 3 as far as you know?
I just pinged Russell to ask him where he's at.
Right.
But I haven't heard back yet.
It's an existential question for Russell, so that is one I look forward to hearing an answer for. Fantastic. All right. Everybody has played once. Reminders quickly here at the top. There'll be pub trivia first, and then 2 buzzes per. There's Russell. 2 buzzes per set of 5. If you buzz a third time in the first round, I will remind you, and I'll open the buzzer back up in the second round. So pub trivia round 2 and double jeopardy, that would be a wrong answer, and the other team would get a steal. Steals happen when there's a wrong answer. The other team gets to confer here in Zoom and discuss their answer before providing a final. That should be about it for reminders, really. Russell, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to mute you now. That's the power of hosting, really. It's not the fact that I get to ask questions. I just get to mute people that I want to. All right. Russell, when you're in the buzzer, give me a quick test buzz, and then we will get started.
You're muted, Russell.
It's like you've never played before, Russell. Come on.
You would never know he was a former champion by his behavior.
I played like 3 presidents ago.
Fair. Very, very fair.
Okay, I mean, sorry about that.
No problemo. So
how was Alaska, by the way?
Oh, it was great. Thank you.
Russell,
We'll talk about that offline. Thank you.
Okay.
Russell, could you test buzz?
Thank you. Kelly, your team does have 4, and that's the max we play with. Do you want to hang out and watch?
Sure.
Excellent. All right. So let's get started here. Everybody is muted. We start with pub trivia. All right. For 3 points. An old way of wondering if a new product or work of art will have mainstream success asks, will it play where? An old way of wondering if a new product or work of art will have mainstream success asks, Russell.
Peoria?
That is correct for 3 points. 2 of 5 here. The aptly titled memoir, Many Unhappy Returns, was written by a former commissioner of what agency? The aptly titled memoir, Many Unhappy Returns. Russell.
IRS?
IRS is correct. You're off to a good start, but now the next 3 questions, you're out, Russell. You cannot buzz for the next 3 questions.
You.
Yeah, I'll mute him. It's fine. He doesn't. Russell can't be bothered with muting himself. All right, continuing on. Named after her father, what best-selling author was born with the unusual name Howard Allen O'Brien? Named after her father, what best-selling author was born with the unusual name Howard Allen O'Brien? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Anne Rice. Anne Rice was born. Howard Allen O'Brien. Okay, up next, 4 of 5. An organization for bald men, Bald R Us, celebrates its International Bald Holiday on the birthday of what Oscar winner? An organization for bald men, Bald R Us, celebrates its international... Ken?
I'm going to say Yul Brynner.
You are correct for 3 points. Oof. Well done. All right, that is 4. Here comes 5 of 5. Starting over. The assassination of Archduke Francis Ferdinand is widely considered the event that triggered what war? Allison.
World War I.
That is correct for 3 points. Next set of 5. So, Russell, you're back in now.
And Russell has fallen off the scoreboard, so I'm not sure if his device timed out.
I would assume it did. Russell, give us a test buzz. Thank you. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. Not asking that because that's slightly offensive. All right, 1 of 5. An estate tax is typically levied by the government after what life event? And Stephen B.
Death.
Death is correct for 3 points. The Australian flag features what country's flag in its upper left-hand corner? Russell.
British flag.
British, United Kingdom, both acceptable answers. 3 of 5. Named for a famous fictional character, a cyber Cyrano is a person paid to write what? Named for a famous fictional character, a cyber Cyrano, Cyrano, is a person paid to write what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is an online dating profile? An online dating profile. All right, 3 of 5 coming up. Named for a famous poet, Pushkin Square is a busy intersection in what world city? Named for a famous poet, Pushkin Square is a busy intersection in what world city? 5, 4, 3, 2, Ryan.
To Moscow?
It is Moscow. Good for 3 points. Going on to 4 of 5. Named for a key figure in its history, Miles Standish State Forest is located in what U.S. state? Named for a key figure in its history, Miles Standish State Forest. Ken. Unmute, please.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is correct. One of the delegates at the Continental Congress signed the Declaration of Independence. I just watched 1776 the other day. That's why I know that. All right. 5 of 5. Annually since 1978, the Kennedy Center has bestowed honors on distinguished people in what field? Annually since 1978, the Kennedy Center has bestowed honors. Ryan.
The arts.
The arts is correct. Performing arts more specifically, but arts is acceptable. We move on to 1 of 5 in our next set. Everybody can buzz again. The award-winning British TV drama, Downton Abbey, begins in the year 1912 with the news of what historic event? Russell.
Titanic.
The Titanic is correct for 3 points.
Can I just say something?
No.
I only know that because I was on an airplane and nothing else was working with Downton Abbey, so I watched the first episode, never got past the first episode.
Oh, you're missing out. It's a great show.
Sorry, yeah.
Great show.
But
Here,
it
I
came in
thought
handy.
I thought you were cultured. Now I learned something new. There it
You
is.
thought wrong.
Fantastic. Moving on. 2 of 5. The band Pink Floyd was known for augmenting its concerts with a giant inflatable replica of what animal? The band Pink Floyd was known for augmenting its concerts with a giant inflatable replica of what animal? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A pig. A pig would appear at Pink Floyd concerts. 3 of 5. Named for a Shakespeare character, a balcony roughly large enough for one person to use is called a what? Named for a Shakespeare character. Ken.
A Juliet.
A Juliet balcony is correct
Balcony.
for 3 points. Final set of 5 here. All right. The border of a standard U.S. Social Security card is what color? The border of a standard U.S. Social Security card is what color? Luke.
Blue.
Blue is correct for 3 points. We head to Jeopardy now. And we start with, can I start you with some drinks? Can I start you with some drinks? I figured it's afternoon here on the East Coast. It's fine. Everything's fine. Can I start you with some drinks for 1 point? So this is 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Again, if I have to go to a different category because it is a visual audio clue that I can't do here on TPT, I will let you know the title. It'll be the same point value. So we'll just move over to do that. That'll be a surprise substitution. Can I start you with some drinks for 1 point? This classic tomato juice and vodka cocktail is often Luke.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary is correct. Often used as a hangover remedy. Can I start you with some drinks for 4 points? 2 points. 2 points. A New Orleans specialty, a hurricane, traditionally contains both the dark and light types of this. Ryan.
Rum.
Rum. I can see why you guys need an alibi. Like, this is happening really quick here. Can I start you with some drinks for 3 points? This cocktail, similar to a Manhattan, is named for a Scottish folk hero. This cocktail, Ken.
Rob Roy.
Rob Roy is correct for 3 points. For 4, and can I start you with a drink? During Kentucky Derby weekend, nearly 120,000... Ryan?
Mint julep.
Mint julep is correct for 4 points. Can I start you with some drinks? So you're now out. That was 2 buzzes, right, Ryan? Yes? Okay. Final one you cannot answer. Venice is the birthplace of this cocktail made with 2 parts Prosecco and 1 part peach puree. Venice is the birthplace of this cocktail made with 2 parts Prosecco and 1 part peach puree. 5, 4, 3. Allison.
Hoping this is right. Bellini.
Bellini is correct. I was hoping a New York resident would get it with the amount of brunches that
Easy
are available. Good. That is correct for 5 points. 32-19. 2 more first round Jeopardy to go. Gonna go with That's a Good Choice. That's a Good Choice is the next category. All right, for 1 point. Choicey past tense term preceding driver when you plan to have a few. Choicey past... Steven.
Designated.
Designated is correct. That's a good choice for 2 points. You can do this to a lock or to knits. You can do this to a lock or to... Haley.
Pick.
Pick is correct for 2 points. That's a good choice for 3 points. A football player... restarting. A football play where you can run or pass, or a business... Ryan.
Option.
Option is correct for 3 points. That's a good choice for 4 points. To choose someone for the job. It can also mean to get a keg ready for a party. Allison.
Tap.
Tap is correct for 4 points. That's a good choice for 5 points. To vote someone into office. Now add an S to the front and get a second word also meaning to choose. Now give us both. Luke.
Select and elect.
There you go for 5 points. Well done. And we end with how about dessert? How about dessert? For 1 point. Actually, I have to rephrase. How about desert? How about desert is the correct phrasing here.
Loser.
Oh. I'm going to mute Kathleen permanently. Anyway, 1 point. How about dessert? I don't get paid to read here. Oh, wait. 1 point. Large mammals of the Gobi Desert include gazelles, antelope, and this humped ruminant. Ryan.
Camel.
Camel is correct. How about desert for 2 points? This Bible book of songs features a desert. Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like the streams in the Negeb. This Bible book of songs features a... Haley.
Psalm.
Psalms is correct for 2 points. How about desert for 3 points? Deserts of this country include the Great Sandy and the Great Victoria, the nation's largest. Deserts of this country include the Great Sandy and the Great Victoria, the nation's largest. 5, 4, 3. Russell? Unmute.
Australia?
Australia is correct for 3 points. How about desert for 4? Vegetation in the Mojave Desert of the southwest U.S. is sparse, but includes this tree, a variety of... Heather. Unmute, please. There you go. Oh, I'm still not hearing you. Can anyone else hear Heather? No. I can see you're saying the right word. So, I think I got you now. Oh, when you unplugged, I could hear you.
All right, I need to get a new headset then. That's what we got then.
Okay. What was the answer?
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree is correct for 4 points. How about desert for 5? This, actually, I need a surprise substitution. That is an audio clue. I go over to Here's Our Men, You. Here's Our Men, You. See how all these tie together. Here's Our Men, You, for 5 points. Herod asked these men to inform on baby Jesus' whereabouts. They saw him, but left. Ken.
The Three Wise Men.
The Three Wise Men is... I don't know if there's another...
The Magi.
The Magi, yes. That is the correct answer.
Right.
I'm not as well-versed on my Bible verses as I once may have been. Fantastic. We go back to pub trivia, but first, our brand new tradition here in TPT, everyone gets to introduce themselves to one another. So we meet more K&A and Kaplan colleagues. Dan Stratford, Senior Manager of Corporate Communications. Kathleen Acton doesn't get to speak today because she's been mean to me. So I'm going to go over to Haley.
Wah! Somebody call the ambulance.
Haley?
Haley Graff, Wealth Management Sales Development on Ryan's team.
Perfect. Luke?
Luke Kirschbaum, Marketing Specialist for the college or Wealth Management.
Fantastic. Ryan?
I'm actually the manager for the Wealth Management Sales Development team.
Fantastic. Allison?
I'm the communications manager for Inc.
Heather?
Hi, Heather Cox, Service Specialist for iHuman Patients.
Fantastic. Ken?
Executive Director of Corporate Communications at Kaplan.
Stephen?
Stephen Brooks, Wealth Management Sales Development in Lacrosse.
Russell?
Talking to yourself, Russell.
I do that a lot. Senior Communications Manager for K&A.
And Kathleen?
Same. Same as Russell and Dan.
True story. All right, we go back to pub trivia. 6 points apiece here. Don't forget, you can only buzz twice. You buzz the third time, it is an incorrect answer. We start... Interesting. This is a fun fact to know and tell. All right, we start for 6 points. Appearing in over 2,600 periodicals around the globe, what is the world's most widely syndicated comic strip? Appearing in over 2,600 periodicals around the globe, what is the world's most widely syndicated comic strip? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Garfield. Garfield is the number 1. Appropriately, Family Guy father Peter Griffin's middle name is Lowenbrow, a popular 80s brand of what? Ryan.
Here.
You really, I mean, we can talk.
He's sitting at a bar inside of a house. I don't know if that has anything to do with his answers.
Fair. All right, up next. Gonna move on from that one. There are some offensive ones that I haven't seen before in this database that I'm going to have to delete at some point. Appropriately, the letters in the name Katie Holmes can be rearranged to form the phrase, she like a what? I'm throwing this one out. I don't get the point here. Let me throw that one out too. I'm going to scroll past this set because there's...
Tom Cruise.
Well, it's Tom, but she like a Tom. It's just awful for Katie Holmes. But anyway, we're going to come back to for 6 points. Armistice Day, which later became Veterans Day, originally commemorated the end of what war? Russell.
World War One.
That is correct for 6 points. The cable series American Chopper features a father and son who specialize in what? Ryan.
Building motorcycles.
That is correct for 6 points. You're now out for the next 2 questions. Named for the Dutch city where it originated, Gouda is a well-known type of what? Steven.
Cheese.
Cheese is correct.
We're mostly in Wisconsin. That's why the beer and cheese stuff are
right. It plays. That's fine. I get it.
Right in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, we all have our specialties. I'm in Massachusetts and beer and cheese play, so it's fine. 5 of 5 here. As a familiar rhyme reminds us... Nope. Jeez, these questions are killing me today. The capital letter heavy album NKOTBSB features 5 hits from New Kids on the Block and what other band? Allison.
Backstreet Boys.
That is correct for 6 points. Next set of 5. The card game Canasta shares its name with a Spanish word meaning what? The card game Canasta shares its name with a Spanish word meaning what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basket. Basket. All right. Named for the state where they were developed, concrete barrier walls that often line highways are called what? Named for the state where they were developed, concrete barrier walls that often line highways are called what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kathleen?
Jersey barriers.
Jersey barriers.
You hit them and you don't bounce, if you know what I mean.
All right. 3 more to go in this set of 5. The Caribbean's Virgin Islands are divided between the U.S. and what European country? Russell.
Great Britain.
Great Britain, UK, England would have all been acceptable there. 4 or 5. Named for the town's most famous disc jockey, Moondog is a lovable mascot of what city's NBA team? Named for the town's most famous disc jockey, Moondog is a lovable mascot of what city's NBA team? 5, 4, 3. Steven?
Is that Orlando Magic?
It is not the Orlando Magic. That's -6. Pass it to the TPT team for potential steal. Named for the town's most famous disc jockey, Moondog is a lovable mascot of what city's NBA team?
No idea.
No clue. Don't follow basketball.
Nope, shaking it off. Is that a pass? Final answer?
I think so.
It would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. That was 4. Here comes 5 of 5. The catastrophic 2010 BP oil spill resulted from the explosion of an offshore drilling rig named what? The catastrophic 2010 BP oil spill resulted from the explosion of an offshore drilling rig with what name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon was the answer. All right, next set of 5. This is our final set of pub trivia. 66-45, the TPT team on top. The catchphrase, to boldly go where no man has gone before, features what grammatical problem? The catchphrase, Luke.
This starts with a... I can't think of the word.
All right. Do you have a guess?
Proposition?
Proposition is incorrect. -6 points. Pass it over to the TPT team. I will read it one more time. The catchphrase, to boldly go where no man has gone before, features what grammatical problem?
The cricket sound.
Yep. Would we like to pass this one? Yep.
I think so.
Yep, pass it? Okay, a split infinitive. A split infinitive is the answer.
Communications professionals.
It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. And Kelly, I'm just seeing your message. Yes, that question was, in fact, properly pointed your way. Let's go next. The center... Let me rephrase to put what's in the parenthetical. The average center of the human body is found at what body part? The center, or the average center of the human body is found at what body part? 5, 4, 3. Is everyone searching their bodies right now? Like trying to figure it out? 2, 1. The belly button. The belly button is the average center of the human body. All right, continuing on. The championship thoroughbred horse Zenyatta takes its name from the title of what 80s band third album? The championship thoroughbred horse Zenyatta takes its name from the title of what 80s band's third album? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Police. The Police. 4 of 5. The chant. Russell, I'm muted again. There we go. Good times. All right, up next, 4 or 5. The chant Donna Martin graduates will resonate with fans of what 90s TV show? Russell.
Beverly Hills 90210.
That is correct for 6 points.
Which you just watched once on a plane and never watched another episode.
Exactly right. Good job.
That just wouldn't be believable again.
Final pub trivia with the score 72-39. Still plenty of points available. As host of The Tonight Show, Johnny Carson famously ended his monologues by pretending to do what? Ryan.
Hit a golf ball.
Swing a golf club, hit a golf ball. Both acceptable answers for 6 points. Well done. 72-45. We go back to our Jeopardy board. All right. We start with Be Still My Art. Be Still My Art. A-R-T. Be Still My Art. 2 points. Ah, good taste. What a dreadful thing. Taste is the enemy of creativeness, said the Rose Period painter. Ah, good taste. What a dreadful thing. Taste is the enemy of creativeness, said this Rose Period painter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Picasso. Picasso is that answer. For 4 points in Be Still My Art, I have to go over to a surprise substitution. That's a picture clue. You're showing your age is the category. You're showing your age. From the Latin for yield of grapes, it's the year in which particular wine grapes in a region were grown. From the Latin for yield of grapes, Ryan.
Vintage.
Vintage is correct for 4 points. If there's ever an alcohol Jeopardy, I mean, we're ready to go. All right, continuing on here. Be Still My Art for 6 points. In the 1890s, this painter gave us The Kiss. Isn't that a scream? No, but he gave us that too. In the 1890s, this painter gave us The Kiss. Isn't that a scream? No, but he gave us that too. 5, 4, 3. Luke?
Vincent Van Gogh.
Van Gogh is incorrect. That's minus 6 points. Pass it over to the TPT team. If our form has held, they will pass this one as well. But in the 1890s, this painter gave us The Kiss. Isn't that a scream? No, but he gave us that too. A lot of shaking heads, no?
Can't remember the name of the guy.
Anybody? Anybody know? We're going to pass. Passing. Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch painted The Scream. And The Kiss, apparently. Be Still My Art for 8 points. This folk painter created Making Apple Butter in 1958, the year she turned 98. This folk painter created Making Apple Butter in 1958, the year she turned 98. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ken?
Is that Grandma Moses?
It is, in fact, Grandma Moses. Good for 8 points. And now we Be Still My Art for 10 points. In 2017, a mollusk expert said it was a scallop shell and not a clamshell in this Botticelli birth scene. In 2017, a mollusk expert said it was a... Ken?
Birth of Venus?
That is correct for 10 points. We go over to Playing the Singer on Film. Playing the Singer on Film. Still plenty of points on the board. For 2 points. Val Kilmer in The Doors. Val Kilmer in The Doors. Luke.
Jim Morrison.
That is correct for 2 points. Playing the Singer on Film for 4 points. Chadwick Boseman in Get On Up. Chadwick Boseman in Get On Up. Ken.
James Brown.
That is correct for 4 points. Playing the Singer on Film for 6 points. Dennis Quaid in Great Balls of Fire. Dennis Quaid in Great Balls of Fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis. Playing the Singer on Film for 8 points. Kristen Stewart in The Runaways. Kristen Stewart in The Runaways. 5, 4, 3. Haley.
Is it Joan Jett?
It is, in fact, Joan Jett. Good for 8 points. Well done, Haley. Playing the singer on film for 10 points. Jessica Lange in Sweet Dreams. Jessica Lange in Sweet Dreams. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline. Jessica Lange played Patsy Cline.
I was going to say, I don't remember her playing Annie Lennox, but that could just be me.
Nice. Very well done. The Eurythmics. What couldn't they do? Final category is From Rags to Riches. There is a clue here. Words between rags and riches in the dictionary. Words between rags and riches in the dictionary. So all of these answers will appear between R-A-G-S and R-I-C-H-E-S in the dictionary. For 2 points. Scott Joplin was king of this kind of music. Allison.
Ragtime?
Ragtime is correct for 2 points. From Rags to Riches. Hay fever sufferers dread the season for these... Steven? Unmute, please.
I actually don't know. Sorry.
Do you want to
jump the gun?
Pose a guess at least? Throw something out there? You have the context clues? No, nothing? Nothing?
No.
Oh, sorry. 6 points off the board. Pass it over and I'll read the entire clue.
It was 4 points, though.
That was 4 points. You're right. 4 points. Hay fever sufferers dread the season of these plants of the genus Ambrosia.
I'm going to say ragweed. Yeah.
Ragweed.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Ragweed is correct for 4 points. From rags to riches, words between rags and riches in the dictionary. In April 2019, Merriam-Webster.com made this 6-letter synonym of edit one of its words of the week. In April 2019, Merriam-Webster.com made this 6-letter synonym of edit one of its words. Luke?
Revision.
Say that again.
Revision.
Revision is incorrect. That's minus 6 points this time. I'll pass it over to the TPT team. In April 2019, Merriam-Webster.com made this 6-letter synonym of edit one of its words of the week.
Revise.
Yeah.
Final answer, revise?
Yeah, I think so.
Final answer? That is incorrect as well. The word of the week in 2019 was redact. Redact. From rags to riches for 8 points. I have to go to another surprise substitution. I go over to Cuba before Fidel. Cuba before Fidel for 8 points. Before Obama, the last sitting U.S. president to visit was Coolidge. He spoke to a precursor org of the OAS, short for this group. Before Russell.
Organization of American States.
That is correct for 8 points. All right. This for 10 points in From Rags to Riches. This multi-piece structure is AKA the thoracic basket. This multi-piece structure is AKA the thoracic basket. Ryan.
Rib cage.
Rib cage is correct for 10 points. 102 to 53, our final score here today. Hope everybody had a good time. Remember, everybody gets 4 matches, and we will, of course, use the point differential to determine who makes the playoffs. We have another match coming up at 1, another one at 4 today, 2 more tomorrow. TPT is in full swing.